Gentlemen, let's start with our superstar today. Everybody agrees that Mr. Riviera is a superstar today. Woo! So, Mr. Rivera, why dispatch? Why me? And how good do you feel about your performance today?
Okay, well, first of all, I like 2 years ago I opened a trucking company, and it's inactive right now because of that. I needed this class for that. After I opened it, I did like 2 loads with a box truck, and I found how hard it was really once you in it. So I stopped doing that. I went and worked for a company as a driver, and I've been driving for like 2 years now, and I got all the knowledge from the road. Now I'm just trying to grasp on the knowledge from the other side, from the office, you put it like.
Mhm.
And I think this will help me a lot. My brother is a driver, his girlfriend is a driver. I know a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
drivers. So yeah.
Sounds good. So, how did you find me?
I actually found you on TikTok, and I've been looking at a lot of these passing YouTube and all that. But what I like from you was a lot of the dispatchers that I have seen like on YouTube and stuff, they always trying to promise you the $20,000 a week and stuff like that, and you don't. Like you break that nonsense down. Like it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna do none of that in the first or anything like that. Plus, the confidence that you, at least me, the confidence that you give me,
Okay.
how you doing the job good, how you teaching. You're not just teaching about dispatching or finding a load. You're teaching actually about HOs, about the permits, about this, about the reality of it. So to me, it was more confident with you.
Okay. But today, did you see that every phone call, your confidence was boosting and boosting? Now you
Yes,
see what I have to pay attention. And I'm very, very, very pleased today with your performance. You're receiving
yes,
that 5 stars for sure because you were start applying not the first steps, but pre-booking what's gonna happen there. So I like that. You have a big potential. Secondary, we also saw, do people gonna feel comfortable, like you say? Being able to speak other language. Don't you think that drivers will feel comfortable to come and work for you? Yes, and
yes,
you should take that advantage, right? But
yes,
also you can use it when you negotiating, right? Because people
correct.
try to help other people with the same background or the same language, right? That's
Yes,
just something which we use in negotiations, but very, very pleased with you. And plus going to classes, making sure that you're there, classes along. So, and you're a little bit younger generation. So you choosing me, well, that says that
yeah,
I'm still kind of know what the hell I'm doing, right? If
for
the young
sure,
kids choose me, that means that I got it, right?
for sure. I guess it's the
How
eyes, maybe.
Oh, the eyes. Oh, no flirting, Mister. No flirting. How old are you? I'm just curious. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, so you're 31. So you are
Yeah.
at that age where you finally like, I have to come up with something to not just be an employee. You want to start making money. So,
I also have a cleaning business that I have for like 5 years already.
so that's good. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
business oriented. And you know what the big plus? You realize, well, it's not that easy. I'd better learn. So for you
yes.
personally, if you really want to get back to the trucking, probably I will see you in July or later for safety because
Okay,
safety compliance, if you're gonna own the trucking company, is a must.
okay.
Nowadays, if you don't know that, if you don't have knowledge there, unfortunately, dispatch is great, but know how to run it. All those little things you will need to make sure you master as well. So for you in
Yes.
the future, that would be a big plus. Plus,
And not the thing that I learned is that it's not hard to do it. It's just really tricky. But once you got it all packed, it will be easy.
it's gonna be easy because
Yeah.
it's like on your back, even the question, even the way you hearing them, you're gonna know, and your confidence. And I told the main reason, cut the nonsense out and concentrate because if you have 50 loads but 40 visually, you click, 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 visually doesn't make sense. So you go double check on load board. Transit is too long, don't concentrate. You'd better make these 3 phone calls and push it because this is the only 3 loads which gonna make sense.
Okay.
And that's why we're not concentrating, oh, let's make this conversation the best. No, doesn't work, doesn't work. Next one. Do you see how fast it goes?
Yes.
Goes fast, right?
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
very proud of you and
Thank you.
waiting for the review, not
Thank you.
only in English,
But in
But in
Spanish.
two languages,
Okay, I
wow,
got
you getting punished like Maria in two
you.
languages. No, you know why? Mr. Rivera, I want you to express a lot of people whose English is a second language, special Hispanic, they think that I cannot do it. So if you can write something like, is that possible? No,
Yes,
it
yes.
is possible. I mean, you can still understand and write in English. You have the accent, but you can still do dispatch because questions are the same. And plus, again, you can connect to the drivers better, and it's possible. So if you can
And it's
tell, yeah, if you can tell that, because I had few people who did it in Spanish, and then it's helped other people to say, well, I want to try as well.
okay. I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to our, you want to be dispatcher. What is your actual background? What do you do now? Why did you choose me? And after today, what has to be improved on your end?
Well, for me, the reason why I want to be a dispatcher is because I want to try out a new field. And dispatching for me is something that I've never done. So I figured I wanted to do that. And the scheduling for me, it seems more flexible. The reason why I chose you, I mean, there were several other um, instructors I saw on YouTube, but I kept coming back to your channel because of the information that you provided, you and another gentleman. But I really wasn't interested because you had to travel to go to where he was at. But he provided a lot of detailed information. But I came back to you because you had the live Zoom training, your videos. There was a lot of knowledge involved in it, and all the reviews I saw was good. As far as my background, I've worked in retail for a while, and I worked various different hours, but I think, again, back to dispatching, the flexibility would be more, it'll be better for me. So that's basically it.
Okay, from beginning of the class till today, do you think that you have a better understanding of trucking and dispatching?
I think I have a better understanding from the beginning to the end. The only thing is for me is just um, building up the confidence to make those phone calls. But as far as all the knowledge about dispatching, I definitely have that because I'm a reader, so I can take in all the information. I just have to apply it.
Okay. So do you think I gave you enough that of that foundation so you can go back? Because now it's about just applying, like you said, you're a good reader. So we have knowledge, right? So it's gonna just take you time to be faster. Now really understand why we were doing it. But today, do you think that today a little practice help you to see how it goes?
Yeah, the practice today helped me see the way the daily dispatching duties should happen. So for me, that's what I need to have more exposure on. But everything else, like you've given us like more than enough information to refer back to. So that's not a problem. It's just applying what I've learned on a daily basis.
Right. So in general, would you recommend my training or not?
Let me see. Definitely, I would definitely I would recommend your training to anyone that's interested in dispatching because like I said, you provided more than enough information for us. Like it's insane the amount of information that you provided for us.
But they have to be ready for my pushiness and they have to put the effort, right? They have
Oh
to.
yeah, the pushiness is not a problem because I'm used to that. So that's not a problem.
That's good. And I wanted to thank you because you have been a very good student with finishing homeworks, participating. And even today, it's not that easy because remember, it's not your career. We're doing it as a group. I am putting you in, and we are dealing with a very low market. So I know that knowledge is there. So for you, I think you're not going to have a problem to even find the careers because I see that you're responsible. You have the knowledge, you just need to apply. So my recommendation, just go back, make a structure and practice for the Google Maps, kind of put the transit, right? So you know, we'll go back to that commodity so you have a little bit more backup. It depends on if the drive-in is a reefer, because you do still have that in all the PDFs and everything. So choose the region, start kind of concentrating on this. What if it's a drive-in? Where would I take him, right? What would I do? Do I have to pay attention to the miles, right? And when you kind of play with it for a little bit, you're gonna understand that this is not that hard, because you know how to negotiate, right? And yes, look at you, Sassiness is there. I know it's there. It's just hard to beat my Sassiness, but remember, I do this for 13 years. You, within a year, you will be better than me for sure. Right? Well, thank you.
Right. You're welcome.
Thank you. And we
Ohio.
What day was I picking up?
So what?
I was picking up today or tomorrow?
Picking up today.
Covered up. Sorry.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you have anything else in the area? Okay, thank you.
okay. In the future, what else we're gonna ask? Can you check if we are set up with you, right? Mr.
Okay.
Peter?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but this guy been in business for 7 years, so with Hickory, he's set up. Again, do you have anything else? He posted Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Your truck is in Illinois. He might not have nothing in Wisconsin, so you have to say, well, do you have anything? Because my truck is empty and ready in Hampshire, Illinois, right? That's a big difference. So a lot of times they're like, no, I don't have nothing in Wisconsin, but your truck is not in Wisconsin, right?
Correct.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Getting a certificate today, and we would love your honest review for other people, right? Because like you were debating between the trainings, maybe there, and please, we need real review. What was good, what was bad, right? So if you can do that, we would appreciate. But I had pleasure to have you in the class, and today a little bit pushy, so it's okay.
That's fine.
You don't have to drink, you don't have to smoke to dispatch. You just have to have that knowledge, right, Maggie?
I think after when I start dispatching, I'm going to start to drink and smoke.
Well, sometimes believe it or not, but after the rough day, that little glass of champagne helps you to kind of go back and say, I'm not giving up dispatch yet. I'm gonna keep doing it. But no, make sure you do it without smoking and drinking. But yeah, sometimes we need that. Thank you though. See, now
welcome.
finally she's smiling now, because Mr. Rivera, she's knows that she's not gonna have to make phone calls. So she's like, okay, we're done for today. But Maggie,
No, I'm good. I can make phone calls now.
no, I know. That's what I want to hear. And I'm very proud of you. Let's go to,
Oh yeah, that one is for tomorrow.
okay, so let's call this one first.
Okay.
Because now
Oh,
you
well, the MC, can you check the MC?
yeah, they are
211.
B. They are B.
Okay.
Let's do it.
615-984-0090.
And you put Medina to Ohio, but we pick up in Chicago. You put Hampshire to Medina. Where is it, Chicago? Do you have Chicago there on your map?
Yeah,
Let
it's
me-
an hour.
Okay, but validate Chicago zip code, remember? Double check that zip code, because Chicago has so many zip codes.
Okay, I'll validate that.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I'm calling regarding a load from Chicago, Illinois to Medina, Ohio
For what day?
today.
Oh, Ohio day. So that's gonna. Let me check on that. Hold on 1 second.
Yes,
They covered it, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't know why. I'll take it down.
all right, thank you so much. I got no luck today.
And thank you so much. Do you have anything
Yeah, good
else?
though.
Sunset is a big brokerage. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else? I have truck ready to go. Good
I
driver.
keep forgetting about that part.
Oh my goodness, you keep forgetting of how to do your job?
I just keep forgetting about the part because I'm so concentrated about negotiating the load.
Okay, but if that is not available, your job is to keep finding something. So look at this. Now you hang up on him, you go back on load board, and you see the same freaking sign, and you call him again, and the guy's like, oh, now you called me about different load? So he's gonna talk to you second time. The third time, he's like, who the hell is this kid? I am gonna block this because why wouldn't he ask me right away? So here's another trick. When you guys call, organize and load board by company and see if they have any other loads posted, because you can say, okay, this is, but I see you still have this load posted. Can you give me details on this, right? Or ask them. Yes?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
You can pull up all of their loads.
Huh?
You can pick up all of that one
Yeah,
company's loads.
because if you organize by company, then they go by ABCs and you can see if Sunset has other loads posted, right?
Okay.
Okay, so here, let's still call about that Florida. So let's pretend that so I want to see how much they pay for Florida. What would be pick up for Florida tomorrow, right?
For the Medina from the one that I had from.
For that Florida, I want to see how would, because it's a longer load, different negotiations, going to the market, which pays now. So I want you to still call.
Let me pull it up again.
Ahí había ofertas de 1400 y hicieron pass.
Porque es que mañana yo voy a tener la troca lista por la mañana y voy a tener todo listo. So, yo podría.
Tanto no creo que nos den.
Y 1600.
Digo, le puedo poner oferta, pero si no quisieron aceptar una de 1400, no van a aceptar 1600 tampoco.
Bueno, si usted quiere puede poner la oferta y yo voy a estar listo.
Ok. Sí, yo cualquier cosa, si ahorita a ver qué me dicen y yo le regreso la llamada.
Ok, está bien, muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Well, he said that he could not go for 1800. The 1400 they put an offer earlier and they will pass it, but I asked him at least 1600, and he said that he was going to put the offer in and he was going to give me a call back.
But do you see that he started being more chatty, right? Was it easier?
Yeah, yeah.
So take
Yeah.
that. So take that opportunity. Do you see how do you, even the way you sounded change right away?
Yeah, it was way comfortable for me to talk to him. Yes, it was. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
look, okay, but now look at that map.
But it was 1100 what he was trying to
Yeah,
offer.
but 1650 there, for 14 back, because if he's, but look, from 1100 you already to 14, 300 because you went to Spanish right away, right?
Right,
So
right.
did I prove you the point? Yes.
Yes.
So, but now tell me, 1650 plus 14, what it would be that? So 1650 plus 14,
3000.
3050 divided by 2000 miles approximately. What is the rate per mile? Because 1000 there, 1000 back.
150.
150. So can we call back to that asshole and say, take your cheap load by yourself because we're not a charity trucking? Can we do that?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah, I
understand.
know. When we're gonna know what we're doing, we can do that. Okay, good job. But did I prove you that,
Yes.
that whatever he said? Oh well, we need to. So let's say we push and we actually got at least 1900, right? So 19 pushing this guy to at least 1550, 16. Well, hopefully we're gonna end up at that $1.90 something, right? But
Yes.
we do not have tolls here, so we can still justify on Midwest because that's what the rates right now. But can we do the same going to East Coast? No, no, and no.
No.
But getting better, Mr. Riviere. Look at you, another start for being able to speak fluent Spanish. Girls, what are we doing today? We're signing up for Spanish classes today. Right, Maggie?
Right.
Maria, how many languages do you speak?
One, unfortunately. I'm
No,
working on.
you do speak more than one. You speak British, Australian, and English, right? And American and Canadian, 4. Still same English, right? But 4 languages. Look at you. That's usually what we know when people ask, oh, you have accent. I'm like, okay, how many languages do you speak? And usually the answer is 1. Well, I speak 6. So do you still want to pick on my freaking accent? I don't think so. Right? Right, Maggie? Sassiness.
Right.
But Mr. Rivera, very proud of you. I don't know what you smoke in there, but you should probably tell everybody to do that because you are doing well. This is the first time in my life I approve smoking because you are performing well. Well, different. So put somewhere in the middle of the country, right? Where do they go? Where?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, Indianapolis, right? That's where when we have all that machinery, right? Stuff. And Minneapolis, upstate Minneapolis, what are we shipping from there? Right now, all the what? All the jet skis, boats, because the season's starting, right? So in upstate Minneapolis, Minnesota, that's where it's come from. So you need to remember that, right?
Okay, 6'5".
Okay, Maggie. Okay. Oh, you wanted to do Ontario to Old Smith? Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so I have my map here.
Mhm.
Folsom, Arizona. Okay, and let's see.
Okay, let's go. So remember, it's reefer for tomorrow. We want to be at least at 1400. So let's do it.
So 1,000. Okay, 1,400.
Yes, because remember, Arizona is still dead. We need to deadhead or to Yuma down or to Nogales because Mr. Gomez can tell Arizona's dead for reefers, right, Mr. Gomez?
Yes, very dead.
Very dead. So that's why if you even gonna do that, you'd better push the load go there because coming back.
Dispatch and customer service, press 1. Or for accounts payable, please press 2.
Yeah. Tell me, why dispatch? Why me? And what are we gonna work on besides learning Spanish?
My husband is a truck driver, so we wanna make like a family business from start and grow up with the truck.
Okay.
So I hope everything will be okay in this business
Because market is low, but you need to get knowledge. So why did you choose me?
I found you on Facebook in a Russian speaker group. There will be a lot of feedback about you, about your class. You are the best in this.
Wow, that's guys. You know what? Usually Eastern Europeans never get you good reviews. So look at this. I'm getting the best from Eastern Europeans.
The best. You are the best.
That means a lot. Thank you, Marie. So what do you think? So what do you think now? After the class, do you think that you have enough to go back and improve? But do you understand that dispatch has so many things you need to know to actually succeed, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of dispatchers now doesn't know a lot about this business. They see the low board, see the price, and think, oh, it's a good load, but no.
And that's a problem because if we look 2 years ago, everybody could dispatch. Remember, Maggie, if you were watching my older videos, remember my cat, Max? He could go meow and he would book the load, right? You don't even have to speak because market was high. Now, a lot of dispatchers who were doing so good 2 years ago, they actually are quitting or their management said, what's going on now? Why are you not performing? Because still they have no knowledge, the basic knowledge, so they don't know how to shift. They don't really know how to prepare and all of this. So that's why even for people who've been in the business, if you are not getting the strong foundation, go back and improve now, because now you cannot dispatch 10 trucks. Now you cannot dispatch 7 trucks. And they're like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? You do not know the basics in negotiation, pre-booking, operational cost. If your husband gonna go ask right now his dispatcher, I'm just curious. If he's gonna ask his dispatcher, what is my operational cost? What is it there to break probably dispatcher? Like, what are you talking about? Right? Yeah. Right. So your husband is a driver now. Where does he go? Which region? Does he stay locally? Because you guys are in Chicago, right? Are you in Chicago?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he go regional? Does he go East Coast? What kind of equipment does he operate right now?
He is flatbed.
Flatbed. So he depends on a lot of partials, right?
He take the full the most of time.
Okay, is he a driver right now or owner operator?
He's owner operator.
Owner
Right.
operator. Okay. So is it challenging right now with this market? Is he happy?
Yeah.
How
He
old?
started this
how
year,
old-
so
Okay, so he just started. Is
yeah.
there times where he sits and he does not have load for day or day and a half, and he's stuck somewhere and then
Yeah.
to deadhead?
With his old dispatcher, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, he was on the road waiting for the load.
Waiting for load, so he's losing his time. So that's why
Yes.
probably you need to learn, for you, if he's with flatbed and he's gonna stick to this, you need to go back, learn about partials, how to combine, and the market for that. But again, we all have accent, little bit improvement, you know the terminology, question's gonna be the same as long as you understand what we are doing and you know what you are doing, right? So it's just faster applying. But is it possible? Possible. And hopefully from you, I am gonna get review not only in English, but also Ukrainian language. So sorry, but you have to do double work today. But thank you, Maria, for choosing us. So let's go to Mr. Robert, big boss today, who is also put a lot of effort because, guys, he works a night shift. He still showed up for the classes. He even came for IFTA class on Sunday and went to work. So let's see, Mr. Robert, what is a big deal? Why dispatching? I know you told me on IFTA, but we want to share with everybody else. So why dispatching? Why me? And what did you figure out today? What else is there to learn?
It's a lot to learn. I'm still grabbing for knowledge. I actually, I talked to you a long time ago, a little while ago. I tried to do wholesaling, and the market dried up, so that was kind of late to the game. But dispatching now, it looks like I'm kind of late to the game as well with the market drying up. But still, I like to get as much knowledge as I can to try to, better my situation. The reason why I picked you is you knew what you was talking about. You had more videos out there than mostly anybody that I've researched. You was, yeah, pretty much you was giving out more details and stuff, and it was really hitting home for me. Besides that,
What is a big goal for you? Dispatch service, trucking company. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to get out this rat race. Anything that I can do to further me towards my goal of living and just not to have to how do you say
You want to work for yourself.
So probably freedom. Freedom,
thank you.
like you can
Yes,
work at your own stuff. You can work from
I
home.
want
Probably financial freedom, because believe it or not, you say that you are late to this game. Not really. Now, with this market, we need dispatchers who know what they're doing, because like Maria said, most of them without knowledge, they cannot do this job anymore and they are quitting because they just simply don't have knowledge. So no, you're not late. With the knowledge and with your personality, you're not late. People are looking for dispatchers who know what they're doing. And believe it or not, some of them have been in the game for 3 years, but now they still cannot do it. So you're in the same level. So don't ever tell that you are late. In any business, if you put your goals and you have a knowledge, you're never late. Because if we all gonna say, I am late for this, I'm late for that, well, you wake up 86 and you die, and you probably die on a second shift of somewhere else, right? No, you're never late. Change your perspective, change your positivity, put your goals. So today for you, before you go to second shift, I want you to write down your goals. I want you to say steps you're gonna take to become free of working for somebody else and start doing it. So
do that every day.
today, not tomorrow. And I want
Yes.
to see Mel with the steps. So what is it gonna take? Well, you have a knowledge, you took the classes, you even took the IFTA, probably will see you in safety or whatever, so you know that you need a knowledge. Then presence, you need to start building presence on the internet, on whatever, you have to start talking. So what else? You're gonna start sharing this knowledge, and you're gonna build, because you have knowledge, Robert, you have personality, so no, you're not late to the game. And if you late to the game, that sorry, but you wasted your money since you signed up for my class, and you still saying you late to the game.
And we still got a big mission. It's changing trucking for better.
Exactly. Okay, Mr. Riviera, you officially got 10 stars. So you email me when, not this week. Next week is my birthday. So in 2 weeks, you choose a day and I'll do one-on-one. Just because
Alright.
you remember, we have a mission to change trucking for the better. Look at him. He's the only one who received that 10 stars and that opportunity to have one-on-one. So you're gonna choose, and I can answer all the questions. We can still practice on maybe the whatever you want. 1
Okay.
hour of picking on my brains.
Okay. Thank
Quick
you.
question. She got all the stars. That's fine and cool, bro. I appreciate you. I still want mentorship. You still need to send me what you're gonna charge for it, as far as the safety class and everything. Send me that, and
Yeah,
we're gonna make it
safety,
work.
yeah, safety and compliance. I'll send it to you now. For you, Robert, still, I want to see, you want that mentorship? I want to see those goals. I want to see that positive and actually goal-oriented person.
You got it.
Okay?
You got it.
But girls and boys, it was pleasure to have you in the class.
Thank you so much for
You
your time.
received your certificates already, I do believe, right?
Yes, I did receive mine.
So I would be very happy if I receive some reviews today. Right, Maggie?
Right.
Because I want something back as well. I want to say, you know what? Because yesterday I was sitting and I had like, I was tired, and like I talked to my son. I said, you know what? I think I want to be done with classes. It's just like too much energy. And right there, when I was sitting, I see Frankie posted at 10:30. Oh God, it was a good choice. And I'm like, wow, I am not giving up yet. So sometimes I'm also human. I want to see, do I still do a good job? Because I have enough businesses to run. I don't really. But I want to see, do we really change an industry for better, Mr. Riviera, or not? Right?
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying, right?
No,
But
we try. We
guys,
got something to grasp on.
yes, it's a pleasure. Remember, tomorrow you can